Good morning. And now they back. Man, let me tell you, I'm having it's all interesting right now, and I can sum it up really easy. We were doing Harry Mack last night, and the honey bunny is like, man, you're racked with guilt, or you feel this, or you know, how long are you going to be dealing with certain issues? And I'm like, man, we ain't even 2 weeks in to this new adventure. So, yeah. It's got my head spinning, but it's all really, it's in a good way. So, but I for sure been a little extra rambling, I think. So we're gonna, you know what it is? It's the Dimash Pits. I didn't know I would be translating all morning, and it's a joy. It really is. I'm not playing. I'm not unhappy about it. It's just, oh wow. Well, we're gonna spend the next week settling into kind of the comfort zone. Now that we know well, it's me and Ange, so yeah. I mean, it really is we. It's been we the whole time. Pretty geeked. I really am. I'm pretty excited. So, gonna try to get that focus this week. And it's good. I got my classy book out. And gonna figure out some stuff I do want to, I want to have time in the morning to complain about. Like nobody listened to that Alcatraz song. Okay, that's cool. What do I care, right? I put it up for me. I like it. And then that weird line in the God Bless video song. I mean, we could spend... this is for when I can do something live, I think, where we can discuss it and throw shit back and forth. And I don't... Okay, as a rule, I don't participate. I didn't, do none of that. I don't type. So I don't... I'm going to have to learn how to do all that. Figure it out and participate, because I want to. After the Harry Mack bingo card, I'm pretty... I mean, it's still... We put it together in a day as proof of concept, okay? It's not done. We got to fill in that one spot. All my honey just kills her. that I point out we had two of the same to everyone. I'm like, honey, we're regular humans and we're fallible, and we're not. Who cares? That shit's real life. You know what I mean? The moment it's perfect is the moment I might not care about anybody no more. So a little bit of that rough edge, I think, is just because you know the analogy we use. We're not going to polish it up too much. We're just going to keep it pretty raw. So I was bitching about it yesterday, and I think I've trailed off on this subject more than once. If you know who Jack Murphy is and the liminal order, if you know any of that stuff, I was a big fan. And the irony is, I follow the quartering too, which is like it gets complicated. I guess some people don't care for the guy. He's a fellow Wisconsinite, and I think he, on games and pop culture and stuff, I like his opinion. I think it's solid. And this beef, here's the thing. If we're just going to cut this down and make it quick. If you don't want to see pictures of Roland doing gross stuff with weirdos at some sex deal, don't look for pictures of someone doing weird sex stuff. The furnace, hopefully that won't be a huge issue. We get 8 below today, so I think it might be more like 16. No, just a 9 below. So yeah, it's real. But yeah, the Jack Murphy thing, and I thought about this, and it. So men, and I'm sorry, ladies, but this is for the men for one sec. But men are so desperate to feel like men, they have to join a group to learn to be men. And then they were all confused when the dude was doing like porn or something on the side when he was desperate for money. This this is not a porn package, so I haven't really ever been able to sell it out, and I'm not saying I agree with any of that in any way, but hey, the progressives will tell you right now, sex work is work. So obviously if I want to, you know, oh, Angie would kill me if I made that joke. Let's just say I was gonna something about choo-choo trains and my honey, and we're not gonna go there. Uh, I was involved in crazy shit with a prior relationship. That was a straight swinger. So I don't know about someone coming in and banging my girlfriend, but I did go in and bang someone else's girlfriend. But if you need to know that and you need to go search it out, you do that. But I'm getting it out of the way now. Because if this is the real deal, then we're going to take away 2 or 3 things. Yeah, I was a weirdo. I never hurt nobody. I just separated sex and love. They were 2 separate subjects for a good decade of my life. Angie and I are a wonderful monogamous couple, and 12 years of being together. So, once again, you have to go decade plus in the past, dig your ass off because it's not out there. And you ain't going to be impressed with what you find. So there you go. Why don't you just take that at face value? I'm not saying people look up to me, but with Jack Murphy, they just, oh, this alphabet, he's so cool, he's so that. And then you found out that he did some crazier stuff. It didn't look like he hurt anybody. And it destroys them. Yep, at one point in my life, I got super angry when I did a film project with a dude at the U of M. He got an A on it, and the progressive lesbians in the class really hated me. And this was way back. This could be a MySpace thing. I mean, all the way back to the beginning of it all. And I was angry that the lesbians in the class hated me. So I bitched and complained in an open forum about angry lesbians. And, hey, why don't you go check out the way they do J.K. Rowling or some of these other people and tell me that they're not angry. Man, you want to be angry, be you. I'm not telling you not to be. I'm just saying at one point in my life, I used an open forum to rail away against angry lesbians. Do I hate lesbians? Hell no. I got nothing against lesbians. I think they used beautiful lipstick lesbians to literally move the LGBT stuff forwards. I'm sure they did. TV used a fat white guy's ass to ease you into nudity. Remember that on Hill Street Blues? So the first nudity they gave us was non-threatening, so you'd let it happen. Ooh, grandma saw a butt. You know, a decade later, man, they're trying to normalize that pedo crap, and that's why we're gonna go back to that God bless video line. And I think there's an indictment of Hollywood pedo culture in there. But you go back and listen to the song yourself. We'll make that one quick. Hey, that ACAL song, Public Enemy, I can see why I didn't stumble across that in reactions. And like I said during the reaction, I did time, and I lived in a pretty bad, so I've told this story before, but the main reason Angie and I left the cities is because three wonderful young men all unloaded their clips into each other in front of our bedroom window. And then the next morning we went out there and filmed blood on the street in front of our car. The authorities wanted to use our camera from the car, and we did that whole lay on the floor, so in case the bullets came up through the house, they wouldn't hit us. And I decided I would never gonna lay on the floor, and because I couldn't open my door and put all 3 people down, that's wrong. I moved. But what do you think? You get to stand in front of someone's bedroom window and shoot at each other because you somehow had a worse life, so you fucking shooting your homie is legitimate, but the rest of us are supposed to cower in fear? Just in case you're not hearing that. Bullshit. Now, none of us should be the crazy old coot on the porch with the shotgun. You kids, get off my lawn! Okay? That caricature's played out too. But holy crap, should we not just roll over and give up because we're told someone else's life was so shitty they deserve to get to do crime and hate and bullshit. Okay, that's about that. Oh, it was fucking ridiculous. I'm coughing my ass off during Harry Mack, and he's rapping about phlegm, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Sometimes, my honey bunny got not mad at me, but she was worried that I was picking on her. And sometimes I really like to go wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, did you see how that? I shit you not, it is not scripted. Here's the script, okay? I can't spell, so you can mock me all you want. This is another thing there. I can barely spell. My notes look like I'm scribbling chicken scratch. But if it creates this coherent package maybe in the mornings, then cool, right? If it works for me, it works for me. I'm not here to work on my English lit major. Sometimes I'm just a big dummy. But I got the balls to get up here every morning and just do it. So we're going to keep doing it. Until we get through to more people and get to grow that foundation. Turn this shack into a skyscraper. Ooh, that was prophetic. Man, look at that. I think I got she gets so mad. Okay, the biggest problem is we're going to have to, and I need to make like a couple days worth of material and not put it up, and then look at the stuff I start making. Make sure I don't got stains and shit on my shirt. And you know what that was? That was from feeding the kitty. So I go and I feed my cat, I fix my shit, I leave a little cat dust there, but do I check in a mirror? No, because I care about you so much. I just push record. Yeah, so I'm going to have to reel that back some. It doesn't change me into a different person, right? But what it does do is say, well, this shit is so awesome, I've got to put some production value into it. The sound issues just destroyed me. I basically factory reset the computer, and we've been doing this for a couple weeks since Christmas. I don't got a calendar on me, but yeah, right? It's been a month since Christmas. Took a week to set it up, and I already had to. Okay, just like other things you wouldn't want to look up. Don't ever pretend that I'm kidding you. I am not a tech person. So on multiple occasions, I've touched something and basically effed up our whole setup because I'm click happy. I just... First person that taught me how to use a computer told me there was no one single button I could push to wreck it. Nowadays, there's a single button I can push to wreck stuff. So, it's crazy. The reaction talk thing, There's going to be a little store over there. I think we got some really good t-shirt ideas coming, but my honey wants me to just, shut the F up until they get... Honestly, her point is this. If I had the best idea I ever had in the world, I'd spit it out for all my... I'm just going to go with friends. But I'd spit it out for all my friends ever before I monetized it or made it something greedy. Because I just hate that. Hey, I think we're going to wrap this up. Because I talked about the Dimash Pits, right? I had no idea I'd be out there with Russians and South Americans, and instead of elbows in the Dimash Pit, it's tears and heartfelt emotional moments. Who knew? Who knew that I needed a emotionally churning mosh pits from the Dimash community? And I'm not even lying there. I think it's really funny that I fell ass backwards into the Nightwish and that, because I would have never chose this stuff. I would have been that weirdo back 3 weeks ago, thinking I'm cute. Oh, this song is awesome. I like this song. All 30 of you like it too. Let's find another one. Which is fun, but it's not very productive. And just because I look like a stoned mess doesn't mean I really am. And last but not least, it appears there is some good news for, I'm just a true believer. Gonna miss Stan Lee forever. I'm okay with comic books having strong men, big-breasted women, and page after page of beauty and excitement. So there you go. If that makes me a bad guy, it makes me a bad guy. But that being said, I think you know who Paul Joseph Watson is? I check out him. I think he worked for Alex Jones for a while, does some other stuff. I like his delivery. I think he's awesome. Go find his End of the Narrative video. I think it's right. So I think, like every other thing, if even the smallest portion of you are able to criticize, question, or not do as you're told, then eventually the entire system going to go back to living our lives instead of conforming to some medical tech establishment's idea of how we should live. I hope that wasn't too sloppy. I believe there's problems coming for the New World Order and all those people. It appears that they waited at least they should have waited at least one more generation. And that maybe our generation, your 40s to 60s, maybe we're not as broken as they had hoped. And maybe we didn't spend our entire 80s on blow, wasting our lives away. So I think there's hope for us. I really do. I think their narrative is cracking, like many, many people are saying. That's why I'm saying it that way. There's tons of good individuals out there you could find. And that's what I highly recommend. If you go, oh, hey, Roland, that seemed interesting, go look it up. I promise you I found it somewhere else. I didn't just pull it out my a-hole this morning. I don't think we touched on anything that wasn't on this stupid list. It's not stupid. Yeah. I think that's good. That's about it. And I mean, it's a mess still, okay? Because you got to understand, I look and my honey's like, Randy. Okay, she doesn't call me Roland. She's like, Rand, the more people are watching your personal rant shit than you did that song. And that's why we're going to do it every morning. If that's the case and there's a few of you tuning in, then I want you to see the progression. I want you to see we're going to get this focused. Yeah, it might be one of those trucks that clean out the porta potties, but it's still going to be barreling down the road, okay? And The only porta potty we're technically cleaning out is the porta potty of life being treated like crap. When all of us could we could use a nice place at the festival to use the restroom. It's a horrible, horrible metaphor there. I'm going back to the bus. The Daisy, what do they call them? Don't they have some weird name? Honey wagon? Oh, yeah, no, I'm thinking we're not that. That might be a little harsh for my team. I'm going back to the lime green bus, maybe with Big Daddy Garland. Is that his name? Some rat fink art on the side, wrinkle walls on the back. Like a dragster, but a lime green short bus. That's what we're rolling in. All right, we're going to get back to it. We're going to get some, let's get some shirts going. And it got a little start, so this is about a half hour later. She kept me up till like 1 o'clock again. But it's going to be this early or a little bit earlier every day. So we're going to get this rolling early, especially so we can have coffee and complaining. Coffee and complaining with Roland Green. Come on in, start your day right. Have something to bitch about your boss too. Something to bitch about to your boss. There we go. We'll be back soon.